Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Monday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are heading into the divisional round, battling off against the 8-8 Tennessee Titans. The winner of that game will advance on to the AFC Conference Championship Game, and the winner of that will advance on to the Super Bowl. Let's hope we get a three-peat here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So, like I said, we did beat the Pittsburgh Steelers wildcard weekend. I will have the link to the video in the description if you guys haven't checked it out already. This is just the simple playoff bracket I'm going to show you guys. So there's only 8 teams remaining in the postseason. So the Cleveland Browns, Miami Dolphins, Toronto Huskies, and the Tennessee Titans are all in that playoff position. They want to get to the conference championship and win the Lombardi. For the NFC, it's the Chicago Bears versus the Dallas Cowboys, and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. So without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff.
From Toronto, Canada, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. We'll see Cam Newton and the Toronto Huskies taking on Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans.
Alright, now it is kickoff time here in Maple Leaf Stadium in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So they get to kick this one off, the Huskies, and the Tennessee Titans will be ready to return this one out as A.J. Brown gets stopped at the 29-yard line. So the Tennessee Titans step onto the field for the first time offensively with Ryan Tannehill, who joined the Titans during the 2019 offseason, along with former Miami Dolphins teammate Cameron Wake, who is now a free agent in this league. So Derrick Henry, he only gained about 3 yards on that play. Second down at 7 now here for Tennessee as they have possession of the football. And they are going to throw this one out, and they're going to throw this to Jonnu Smith. And Jonnu Smith gets that first down for the Tennessee Titans. 25-yard reception there that time. 34-yard reception, excuse me. 34-yard reception there that time, as it will be a first down and 10. So the running back gained about 3 yards on that play, so that's going to be a 2nd and 7 out here for Tennessee. Toronto, they want to play some good defense here, and Tennessee throws the football. That's going to be incomplete, so that's going to be a 3rd down and 7 now from the 31-yard line. And Tennessee, they want to throw this football. They want to get that first downs, as they do get a first down on that play, 2 for 3, 45 yards there, and that will result in a first down. So they have 54 yards. They're 8-8 during the regular season. We did beat them back in week 8. I will have the link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that episode out. And Jonnu Smith gets a first down, so this will result in a 1st and goal. The Titans do not want to give up on their season. I mean, they finished first in the AFC South. I mean, they didn't do all that great this regular season among the teams. I mean, the Texans ended up, I think, 1-15 during the regular season. So that's going to be a 2nd and goal. They're going to run it with Derrick Henry, and he lost a yard there on that play, so that's going to be a 3rd and goal. If they do not get this touchdown, they will have to do a field goal attempt. So they're going to hand this off to Derrick Henry. They don't lose nor gain any yards on that play, so that will be a 4th and goal. So they're going to have to attempt a field goal try here in Maple Leaf Stadium, and the Tennessee Titans kick that one, and it's good. So Tennessee leads this one in Toronto 3-0. All right, now this is kickoff time. Brett Kern kicks it off for Tennessee. And Joe Haden and the Huskies, they're ready to return this one out. They do not want to get stopped. Oh, he's going to return this all the way. He's going to get a touchdown out of this one. This will be Toronto's first touchdown of the divisional round. That 92-yard kickoff return for a touchdown as the Huskies lead this one 7-3 here in Toronto. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. Alright, now first down and 10 here for the Tennessee Titans, beginning of the second quarter, and Derrick Henry runs the ball. No, wait, it's Brashad Evans who ran the ball that time, so he gained about 4 yards on that play, so it was not Derrick Henry. So second and 6 now, they run it off, and he gains at least 4 yards on that play, so this will result in a 3rd and 2 now here for Tennessee, as Toronto's on defense, and Derrick Henry did not get that first down, as it will result in a 4th and inches. Now, Owen Garrett, he claimed a lot of interceptions during his rookie season. A lot of them were returned for touchdowns, so that was pretty good to see there. So this is going to be a first down and 10. We get to see Cam Newton step onto the field for the first time in this episode. Really, in the first quarter, we just really played defense, and then turns out we got an awesome kickoff return for a touchdown, so that's why we didn't get a chance to play some offense. So first down and 10 now here for Toronto, as they're at the 37. So Cam Newton, he is going to run the ball, and it looks like that he's going to get that first down, gain of 24 yards, and we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, first and goal from the 14. Cam Newton, he's going to throw this to Chase Claypool, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Toronto Huskies. This is Mapletron's first receiving touchdown of the divisional round playoffs, and the Huskies will lead this one 14-3 at Maple Leaf Stadium. All right, first down and 10 now from the 34-yard line here in Toronto, as we'll see Tannehill, he tries to throw the football, but the ball is out, so Tennessee does recover. Kenny Clark there made the sack, so that's going to be a 2nd and 31. They lost a huge load of yards on that play, so that means that they are going to be pushed back way behind. So A.J. Brown claims that reception, 3rd down and 20 now, a gain of 11 yards on that play. So there's only 36 seconds to go in the first half. So this means basically they are just going to run the football with Derrick Henry, and then we're going to take that timeout. And this will be a 4th and 15. So 4th and 15 now from the 29-yard line. 27 seconds to go in the first half here in Toronto. And I'm thinking Owen Garrett will be able to return this punt, as he will get stopped at the 33-yard line. So there's 19 seconds to go in the first half. We just took a timeout to think of our game plan, basically. And we're going to use a strong passing formation. So we're going to use a PA sprint halfback flat. So first down and 10 from the 33. So Cam Newton, he is ready to throw this football. He's going to throw this out to Corey Davis. And Corey Davis claims that reception. So Davis, he gets a touchdown, and the Huskies will lead this one 21-3, 67-yard touchdown. And we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, and Trevor Williams does claim an INT to end the first half. Will he return this all the way to the end zone for a touchdown? The answer will be a big yes sirree. He gets that INT. It was an 83-yard return. They might show you the replay on this, but that's pretty interesting to see. And they apparently don't. So we're going to do a 2-point conversion, and then we'll see you guys in the second half. So Tennessee just claimed its first turnover of the game, and Frank Gore's going to run the ball. He gets this one in. All right, it is kickoff time here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Beginning of the second half, Joe Haden will be ready to return the kickoff here for the Huskies. And he's going to get stopped at the 40-yard line, I'd have to say. 40-yard line, so 3:55 to go in the third. I'm going to use Cam Newton until possibly the end of the third quarter. And then I'm thinking I could have a different QB, possibly Andy Dalton and or Joe Flacco in the fourth. So 1st and 10 now. Cam Newton has 100 passing yards in this game already. And pretty soon he has 62 rushing yards. So if he gains a couple more first downs, then he would have more rushing yards than passing yards. Because this is funny how Newton, he can run the ball pretty well, I'd have to say. He's gotten rushing touchdowns before as a QB for the Carolina Panthers. So 5 rushes, 83 yards for him. So that's going to be a first down and 10 from the 26-yard line. So Newton, he's back to pass. Oh, wait, we're going to run on this play. Hopefully he can get a rushing touchdown and he gets that first down. So 6 rushes, 95 yards. So he's only 5 yards away from having more rushing yards than passing yards. So that's something interesting to look out for in the coming game. So Newton, he actually has 100 rushing yards. So that's pretty equivalent. It is very much equal. So he would have 200 offensive yards total in today's episode. So Cam Newton, he runs that ball and he gets stopped at the 4. So I accidentally used a running play for Frank Gore. I don't mind that, but Frank Gore, he does not get that touchdown, a gain of 2 yards on that play. So we're going to use the curls pass play on 2nd and goal. And Newton, whatsoever, he is going to break tackles and will get that touchdown. They will lead this one 36-3. We're going to take a break. All right, now 4th down and 10 now. Joe Haden ready to return the punt here for the Toronto Huskies. So Joe Haden, he's ready to return. He's going to break some tackles along the way. And he is going to get a punt return, it looks like, for a touchdown. So that's going to be interesting to see as he does a front flip to prove it. So he gets that in safely to the end zone. That was an 87-yard punt return for a touchdown. So this is pretty interesting to see. He has both a kickoff and a punt return in this game already. The kickoff return was in the first quarter for a touchdown, while this is in the third quarter. And speaking of third quarter, we'll see you guys in the fourth. Anyways, Huskies lead it 43-3. All right, this is the fourth quarter. Huskies lead it 43-3. We just swapped out Joe Flacco to put in. We just swapped out Cam Newton to put in Joe Flacco in this episode. And we're just going to run the ball, hopefully until we get into the red zone. So basically saying, this is interesting to see because we don't see that among quarterbacks to run the ball more than passing yards. I mean, you do see that once in a while, just not all the time. So 2nd down and 3 now. 1 for 2 first down. So Frank Gore, he's going to run the ball. And he gets stopped at the 46. So he has 4 carries and 12 yards in. So that's going to be a 3rd and 2 here for Toronto, actually. So Flacco, they're going to hand this off to Frank Gore. And he actually gets the first down at the middle of the field at the 50-yard line. And we are just going to use the halfback toss with Frank Gore on 1st down and 10. So Flacco hands this off to Frank Gore, and he's going to get stopped at the 43. All right, 2nd and 2 now from the 16-yard line. Joe Flacco, he is ready to throw this football out. He's going to pass this to Alshon Jeffrey. He actually dropped the pass, which doesn't seem too common. So we're just going to use that quick slant route. Hopefully he should be able to claim that reception whatsoever. 3rd down and 2. Now I hope I do not get sacked on that play And Alshon Jeffrey, he does claim a reception though, but he doesn't get it in the end zone, expectedly for a touchdown. So 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Flacco hands us off to Frank Gore, and he gets stopped at the 1-yard line. So 10 rushes, 52 yards. And this is surprising because we have over 200 rushing yards combined, Newton and Gore combined. So Alshon Jeffrey gets that receiving touchdown, and it will now be 50-3. I'll explain more of the numbers once we get into statistics. All right, Ryan Tannehill had a 47.9 pass rating, 9 for 17, 1 INT. He did not have any touchdowns in this game whatsoever. Cam Newton, perfect pass rating on the day, 3 for 3, 2 touchdowns on the day. Joe Flacco, 115.3 pass rating and had 1 touchdown on the day. Cam Newton, he had 100 passing yards and 115 rushing yards and a touchdown with 6 broken tackles on the day. Frank Gore whatsoever, he did all right, but not one of the best performances I've ever saw. 9 broken tackles, though, but did not score any touchdowns. Jonnu Smith, 4 receptions, 59 yards, and no touchdowns whatsoever. Alshon Jeffrey, Corey Davis, and Chase Claypool all claimed touchdowns offensively. And sacks-wise, Kenny Clark had 1 sack. Trevor Williams had an interception returned for a touchdown. That basically ended the first half. And kick return wise, Joe Haden had it in the first quarter, return for a touchdown, and Joe Haden had a punt return for a touchdown in the third quarter. So that was an interesting matchup to see. We will likely face off against the Miami Dolphins and or the Cleveland Browns in the next episode. With that being said, we'll see you next episode.